So, if you hadn't clicked on the Aquaman video before, I am doing all the Warner Brothers Comic Con trailers. I'm recording them kind of all in a row, just so I can save myself some time in the editing process. I already did Aquaman. I thought it was a fun, stupid ride. Right now, we're going to switch a little bit of gears. We're going to go into a movie that I'm not really looking forward to. I'm not a big fan of the Fantastic Beasts movie. I am a big Harry Potter fan. I don't know, Fantastic Beasts kind of bored me. It felt like Warner Brothers kind of giving you this little spin-off movie, but with the secrets of like, oh, let's put in a cinematic universe in here. And people aren't really happy about Johnny Depp in this one, and neither am I. Not necessarily for the abuse reasons, although that plays a lot into it, but, man, I miss Colin Farrell. So, I guess we'll see if Johnny Depp can pull his own in this Fantastic Beasts trailer. We're going to see if... Oh, we're not going to look at that video. We're going to see what our friends are up to, if there are more Fantastic Beasts, or if we're just completely abandoning this for a Dumbledore prequel. By the way, speaking of Fantastic Beasts, did y'all see Ezra Miller in that Toadette costume? I loved it. Gotta have the music.
I'm scared, Professor Dumbledore.
Why is it all these trailers have that, like, slow-mo walk from the back? Like, oh, yeah.
Yes. You're up next. That's an unusual one. What Mr. Scamander fears above everything else is...
Having to work in an office, sir.
Go ahead, Luke.
Ridiculous.
Really? We don't get to see what he transformed it into? Oh. How do people like that whole Wizarding World sub thing? I don't know how I feel about it. A little too dark universe for me.
Still in the sculpt in shadows. But the old ways serve us no longer. I take it you've heard the rumors. Grindlewald had a vision
That he would rise to dominance over the Wizarding world.
What in the hell is that?
I can't move against Grindlewald. It has to be you.
What?
In your shoes, I'd probably refuse to. It's late. Good evening, Newt. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that...
You underestimate your talents, Mr. Scamander.
Irrelevance is a key to our victory.
Muggles are not lesser. Not disposable.
You're too good news. You never met a monster you couldn't love.
Credence!
Mr. Scamander!
Do you think Dumbledore will mourn for you?
Are you a ghost?
No, I'm alive. But I'm an alchemist and therefore immortal.
Oh,
Nicolas Flamel.
Jacob Quayle.
Oh,
You don't look a day over 375.
Well, that was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Man, this dark retcon, man, that's something that has plagued this series forever. And at least with Harry Potter, we had more of a gradual transition towards the darker stuff, a lot more investment in our characters, and sort of the idea that there was darkness in the beginning. I mean, Harry Potter is a story about an orphan being an abused orphan. So watching this, which starts out like so sunshiny and he doesn't want to work in an office, and that's until the last stinger, the only form of levity in it. Maybe that was the trailer that was supposed to enforce how gloomy and dark it's supposed to be, and especially if this were a Grindelwald starts rising to power story like Voldemort, that's cool, but it's just got that Fantastic Beast name. As a Harry Potter fan, hearing Dumbledore tell Newt that he's the one and he's got to stop Grindelwald, why? Why are we trying to retcon this guy? You know, he's supposed to be the greatest wizard of all time. Are we just gonna erase it? I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back at the end and he's gonna like be, you know, some good dude, whatever. But man, right now, I'm just not feeling anything. There's no real hint of a relationship between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. There's only like the few, you know, you put them in the same scene together. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you know, or if you like edit one's on this side, one's on this side, the next cut, you know, that'll establish a relationship. But right now, it just kind of seems that Dumbledore is an extraordinarily ancillary character in a story that's supposed to be about him fighting evil, you know? Although it is kind of cool we get to see Nicholas Flamel. I think the things I'm going to like about this movie are the things that, like in the first one, completely deviate from the rest of the movie. But that's Fantastic Beasts 2. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And now we're going to continue on here with a trailer I'm actually really excited for. DC's back at it with Shazam! Have fun. I'll see you in about a couple seconds.